Okay, so when we're subtracting numbers, we start with the ones place, just like what we do when we add numbers. And so we always go top to bottom in math. We start at the top and we work our way down. So 1 subtracted by 5. Well, that's actually something we can't do. If we start with 1, and if we try to take 5 away from it, we don't have enough numbers to give. So like if this is apples, if you have one apple and some big old bully says, give me 5 apples, we say, hey, we can't do that. We've only got this one apple. And we don't give in to bullies anyway, do we? We go tell somebody. So okay, so what we have to do is we have to rearrange and regroup this problem. So we're going to take a 9 out and break that down to an 8. Okay. And so since we took 110 away, we get to add the 10 up here. So this is now 11 subtracted by 5. Okay. So I borrowed from the tens place. We had 9 there. We can take one number away from that. So that means we've got an extra 10 to put over here. So 10 plus 1 makes 11. So now we have enough apples, right? 11 subtracted by 5, that's something we can do. That makes 6. And 8 subtracted by 2, we can do that. 8 minus 2 makes 6. No problem there. And 3 minus 1 makes 2. And there we go. Now we're done. So same thing over here. If you have 3 apples and somebody asks you to take away 6 apples, you can't do it, right? Remember to always start with the top number. So we don't have enough apples to give, so we got to borrow from the tens place. We'll scratch out this 2 and we'll bring it down by one number. So we took 10 away from here and we're adding 10 to this number. So now we have 13 in the top. And now that's something we can do. 13 minus 6 is 7. And now over in the tens place, if we try to do this, now we just have 1 left over here. If we try to do 1 subtracted by 7, we don't have enough apples to give again, right? So we got to borrow from the hundreds place. Bring this 5 down to a 4, and that lets us bring 10 hundreds over here. So 10 plus 1 made 11 tens. And 11 subtracted by 7 makes 4. And then 4 minus 1 makes 3. Okay, one last one, 4 subtracted by 7. We can't do that, so we got to borrow from the tens place. And so that lets us add 10 over here, so we got 14. 10 plus 4 made 14. So 14 subtracted by 7 makes 7. And 4 subtracted by 2, we don't need to borrow there. 9 subtracted by 1, that makes 8. No need to borrow there either.